Barton Fink begins with a successful New York playwright celebrated for his gritty, naturalistic drama about the common man. Yet, he's lured to Hollywood by the promise of financial reward and artistic validation. This initial transition is jarring. The bustling intellectual world of the theater gives way to the sun-drenched, superficial factory of the movie business. Fink arrives with noble intentions, but he's immediately confronted by a world that doesn't care about his art. The Coen Brothers established this clash with a keen eye, contrasting Fink's earnestness with the cynical, cliché-ridden studio encounters. His first meeting with Jack Lipnick, the bombastic studio head, is a masterclass in power dynamics, a blend of false flattery and veiled threat, setting the stage for Fink's descent. The heart of the film's symbolism is the Hotel Earle, a dilapidated, labyrinthine building that becomes a character in itself. With its peeling wallpaper, eerie silence, and a single obsessive hotel clerk, the hotel is a physical manifestation of Fink's isolation and anxiety. The famous burning hotel imagery, flames licking at the wallpaper, the walls sweating, echoes the internal inferno of writer's block. The hotel is not just a place to stay, it's a prison for the mind. Its narrow corridors and anonymous rooms mirror the existential maze Fink finds himself in. The Coens' meticulous production design transforms the hotel into a surrealist nightmare, a place where time seems to stretch and the boundaries between reality and delusion blur, setting the stage for the film's harrowing climax. Central to the narrative is Barton's struggle with writer's block. He's tasked with writing a wrestling picture for the B-movie star Wallace Beery, but he's crippled by his own artistic pretensions. He yearns to capture the life of the mind of the common man, yet he's disconnected from the very people he claims to champion. This irony is central to the film's critique. Fink's inability to write is not just a lack of creativity, it's a profound failure of empathy. He talks about the common man, but he can't hear the screams from the next room. His neighbor, Charlie Meadows, initially seems like the embodiment of the simple, ordinary soul Barton admires, but their friendship becomes a twisted mirror reflecting Barton's own submerged violence and madness. Charlie's catchphrase, "I could tell you some stories," hints at a darkness that will consume them both. Charlie Meadows is arguably one of the Coens' most complex characters. He appears as a friendly, folksy insurance salesman, a regular guy with a warm laugh and a comforting presence. He offers Barton a listening ear and a sense of camaraderie. But as the film progresses, the cracks in his facade begin to show. His strange behavior, the mysterious sounds from his room, and his sudden proclamations about not listening point towards a horrifying secret. When we finally learn the truth that Charlie is a serial killer who leaves a trail of bodies, the revelation is both shocking and inevitable. The film forces us to reconsider every interaction. Charlie is not just the common man Barton dreams of. He's the embodiment of the primitive, uncontrollable id that civilization suppresses. Barton's desire to write for the common man is grotesquely realized in the man who literally kills for a living. What does it mean to be a writer? Barton Fink poses this question with devastating irony. Barton believes he's a chronicler of the human condition, but he's utterly out of touch. He writes speeches about the wrestler without ever engaging with the actual world of wrestling. He's so trapped in his own head that the life of the mind becomes a claustrophobic cell. The film suggests that true creation requires a connection with the world outside, a willingness to embrace the messy, violent, and absurd nature of existence. Barton fails to do this. He is, as the film's title card states, a simple man, but his simplicity is a luxury he can't afford. His writing becomes a hollow imitation, and when he finally types his script, it's merely a rehash of his old play, revealing his creative bankruptcy. The Coens masterfully blend genres, creating a film that is part noir, part horror, part comedy, and part existential drama. This tonal tightrope walking is their signature, but in Barton Fink, it reaches new heights. The humor is dark and absurd. The wrestling pictures F.W. Murnau reference, the hotel clerk's mantra, the dying plant. Yet these moments of levity are punctuated by sudden, brutal violence, like the man with the shotgun in the hallway. This jarring shift in tone is not arbitrary. It reflects the instability of the world Barton inhabits. The film constantly undermines our expectations, refusing to settle into a comfortable genre category. This makes the viewing experience as disorienting and unsettling for the audience as it is for Barton, mimicking his psychological state. Barton Fink premiered at Cannes in 1991, where it famously won 3 top awards: the Palme d'Or, Best Director, and Best Actor. This unprecedented sweep was a testament to the film's raw power and originality, though it also sparked debates. Critics were divided. Some hailed it as a masterpiece, others were baffled by its strange narrative. Over the years, the film has grown in stature, now widely regarded as one of the Coens' finest works. Its exploration of the artist's struggle in a capitalist, mass-produced culture remains deeply relevant. The film's release coincided with the early 90s independent film boom, yet it stands apart, defying easy categorization. It's a film that rewards repeated viewings, its layered symbolism and ambiguous ending inviting endless interpretation. The use of sound in Barton Fink is as crucial as its visuals. The film's soundscape is dominated by the eerie hum of the hotel, the dripping water, the scratchy record player, and the sudden, deafening silences. These auditory elements create an atmosphere of dread and unease. The dialogue is sharp and witty, yet often banal, mirroring the character's inability to communicate meaningfully. The music by Carter Burwell is sparse but evocative, from the melancholy piano pieces to the unsettling ambient drones. The scene where Barton tries to write while a mosquito buzzes around his lamp is a masterclass in suspense. The sound draws us into his frustration. This meticulous attention to sound design enhances the film's themes of frustration and paranoia, making a visceral impact on the audience. The film's ending is deliberately ambiguous and open to interpretation. Barton finishes his wrestling script, but it's a meaningless, derivative mess. He's then confronted by a detective accusing him of murder. In a surreal sequence, the hotel is engulfed in flames, yet Barton emerges unscathed. He meets a girl on the beach who insists she's the picture of the day, the Hollywood dream, but then she calls him a long-eared bat, a phrase used by Charlie. The final shot is Barton on the beach, looking out at the ocean, holding the box that Charlie left him. The box is a terrifying MacGuffin. It might contain a head, or Charlie's soul, or nothing at all. This ending leaves us with more questions than answers, emphasizing the cyclical nature of Barton's torment and the impossibility of escape. In conclusion, Barton Fink is a profound meditation on the ordeal of creation, the commodification of art, and the terrifying void of the human psyche. It's a film that manages to be intellectually stimulating and emotionally unsettling, often at the same time. The Coen Brothers craft a world that is vividly real yet steeped in dreamlike logic, where every object and line of dialogue carries weight. John Turturro's performance as Barton is a testament to the actor's range. He's pathetic, arrogant, and ultimately tragic. John Goodman's Charlie is equally unforgettable. Together, they create a dynamic that is both compelling and horrifying. Barton Fink remains a touchstone for cinephiles and a cautionary tale for artists, proving that the life of the mind may be a dangerous place to reside.